The First Thanksgiving, a Storytime Journey. Thanksgiving Day dawned clear and bright, with golden leaves blanketing the yard outside the family home. Inside, the delicious aroma of roasted turkey and baked pies filled the air. Young Emma and her little brother Bobby woke up, their excitement bubbling over as they rushed downstairs. Thanksgiving was their favorite holiday, not only for the food, but for the time spent with family. In the living room, Grandpa John was setting up the big, comfy chairs, while Grandma Elena arranged a warm platter of treats nearby. Every Thanksgiving, they had a tradition. Grandpa and Grandma would tell the children the story of the first Thanksgiving. This year, Emma and Bobby were old enough to really understand the story, and they couldn't wait to hear every detail. "Grandpa! Grandma!" they called out, running to them with wide smiles. "Good morning, my little turkeys," Grandma Elena said with a twinkle in her eye. "Are you ready to hear the story of the first Thanksgiving?" Emma and Bobby nodded eagerly, settling down into the armchairs that faced their grandparents. Grandpa John cleared his throat, his voice warm and full of wisdom. "Long ago, before this country was the way it is now, people came here looking for a new home. These people were called the Pilgrims." As Grandpa spoke, Emma and Bobby closed their eyes and imagined the story he was weaving. They pictured the Pilgrims in their simple clothing, working hard to survive in a new land. Grandpa told them about how the Pilgrims struggled through a harsh winter with very little food and many hardships. Bobby's face grew serious as he thought about how different life must have been. "But they weren't alone," Grandma Elena continued. "The Native Americans were here first, and they taught the Pilgrims how to plant corn, hunt and fish in this new land." "Wow!" Emma whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. "They must have been really brave." "They were," Grandpa nodded, "and they were also very grateful for the help. After their first successful harvest, they all gathered together for a big feast to celebrate and give thanks." The children could almost see the feast laid out before them. The corn, the roasted meats, and the sense of joy and gratitude shared between the Pilgrims and Native Americans. Emma squeezed her brother's hand, feeling the warmth of family and tradition. Grandma smiled, watching the children's faces light up with wonder. "You see, Thanksgiving is about more than just food," she said. "It's about gratitude. We give thanks for our family, for the food on our table, and for the kindness of those who help us." Emma and Bobby nodded, deep in thought. For the first time, they began to understand the true meaning of Thanksgiving. It wasn't just about the meal, but about everything that led to it. The love, the hard work, and the friendships. "Now, how about we go around and share what we're thankful for this year?" Grandpa suggested with a gentle smile. Emma went first. "I'm thankful for my family and my friends," she said, beaming. Bobby thought for a moment and then grinned. "I'm thankful for Grandma's pies." Everyone laughed, and Grandma gave him a loving hug. When it was Grandpa and Grandma's turn, they looked at each other and smiled warmly. "We're thankful for you too," Grandma said, her eyes a little misty. "You make our lives so full of joy." They all hugged, their hearts filled with warmth and love. Thanksgiving had brought them closer than ever, and Emma and Bobby would never forget the story of the first Thanksgiving, or the importance of giving thanks.